After 2,000 years, the taiko percussion instrument is still being used in Japanese American communities, like at the local Buddhist temple on Market Street, where a group gathers to perform. It is a Japanese tradition that continues today. The first Japanese immigrants to permanently settle in the region came during the late 19th century.
First Japanese arrived in San Diego about the 1880s, and they're actually railroad workers. They're working on the railroad. Some of them are eventually find jobs and help building the Coronado Hotel. They're doing different labor, migrant laborers.
San Diego City College history professor Susan Hasegawa knows the local Japanese immigrant story. She's written a book detailing local historical accounts. Susan is also part of the Japanese American Historical Society in San Diego and has many photos to share. It was during Japan's Meiji Restoration of the mid-1800s where political, economic, and social change began to impact southern Japanese farmers who are being forced to pay higher taxes. With few options, thousands leave Japan during this period, including Susan's family.
First generation Japanese immigrants, they're called Issei, are usually from then southern Japan, where they had very difficult time, very limited opportunities. And in fact, my family, my paternal great-grandparents were from southern Japan.
Many first migrate to Hawaii to work on the pineapple plantations. The work is tough and tiresome. Around this time, Hawaii becomes part of the U.S. in 1898. The Japanese migration to California begins during the late 1880s, and another push comes in the early 1900s.
Okay, so this one's a great photo as well.
Yes.
I mean, so what's the name on here?
Vasco da Gama, and this is then one of the boats, I believe, run by Tokunosuke Abe, who was then one of the pioneering fishing people here in San Diego.
This photo shows fishermen families living in huts built over San Diego's bay near Crosby Street. Japanese immigrants also began working in the canneries. Others become farm workers, some owning their own farms in South San Diego and East County. There are still some reminders of those days.
So these are tomatoes then grown by the Nagata family up in Oceanside, California.
And these are original?
Yes, they're original lug labels. And so a lot of times the kids would then, that be their job, is to pound together crates, and then they put the lug label on the crate.
Oh, I see. And so you can see that they're from different farms, different names as well.
By 1940, there are about 35 Japanese immigrant businesses in downtown San Diego, all within a 2-block radius between 5th and Island Streets because of districting laws. Various families also live and operate a number of local hotels. Some of those buildings are still standing today. But change is coming, and it will have a profound impact on people of Japanese ancestry.
Executive Order 9066 is signed by President Roosevelt in February 19th, 1942. And that was basically delegated to the military to do what it needs to do to secure the West Coast.
Japan attacks Pearl Harbor December 7th, and World War II breaks out. Japanese immigrants and Japanese Americans living on the West Coast are forced to live on encampments. This is the Poston encampment on the Arizona and California border near the Gila River, where many San Diego Japanese immigrants end up.
And you can see then one of the other camps, probably Camp 2 here, then Camp 3, and then the barracks would hold then several different families, and you can see then the clothesline. Some people started gardens. This whole area then looks like a garden.
Thousands upon thousands live at Poston. They hold jobs in the kitchen, gardens, and take on other responsibilities to help maintain the encampment. People live there between 12 months to 3 years until the war ends.
Poston, you had 3 camps, Camp 1, 2, and 3. And it had a population that fluctuated from a maximum of about 18,500 people. They were their own little communities.
After World War II, the encampments are dissolved and people are given $25 and a train ticket to leave. There have been many hardships on Japanese immigrants and Japanese Americans, but they have persevered. Their cultural traditions live on, like this 500-year-old folklore dance to honor and remember their ancestors.